guys, Darren from venomfluidart.
With Bubbles!
Can't forget Bubbles.
Because that won't let you.
No doubt.
Play night in the Venom garage.
I see.
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready as I will ever be. What are we doing tonight?
That is a round.
It is a round made out of what?
Stuff.
MDF. So it's just whoop whoop. MDF.
And the size is?
16-inch.
Good for you.
I know, right? That's like that big.
So, what I'm going to do first...
Yeah.
Look how thick that is.
Mate, that is like tube paint thick.
Yeah, I'm loving it. This is actually the Harry and Wilma copper. And it's got really thick because it's winter here.
It is.
So, I'm going to double some of that. Look at that.
It's a mad colour copper, though.
Anyone that knows Bubbles with the Radial, the thicker the paint, the better. It rocks my world.
So you're doing a Radial?
I'm doing a Radial.
Right. So, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Because you really had no idea where I was going, did you?
None at all. I asked
like,
you 14 times. And
she's going to play and she's telling me nothing.
yeah.
That way, people, I get the edge.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, hope you didn't want to use any of that.
Because you've just used it all.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
going to do some myth busting.
Again?
Yep.
More myth busting.
Now, this is a tube paint. That is about 6 months old.
Mm-hmm. Mixed with a pouring medium,
Yep.
obviously.
How thick is that? Watch this.
It's like tube paint thick, dude. Oh
Well, it is a tube paint.
Well, it is, but it's...
Look at that.
Mate, that is thick as.
And do you see that I'm still laying it down?
I do. I do see that.
Because I'm not scared.
You're not scared?
No. Because it is going to work
Beautifully?
like a friggin' treat.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
Because anyone that knows Bubbles, I do not believe consistency is key.
I see.
So, you've seen the thickness. Let's rock on.
Okie dokie.
So this one is actually a really cool chameleon
From
by Harry and Wilma. And there's not a great deal left, so we're just going to splatter it.
And use it all on Wombat.
Because he doesn't want any.
Apparently not. God dog. Right.
So you can see that Bubbles is still in festival mode from birthday 50th. So she's pretty game right now.
No doubt.
Alright. So, that is all. The Harry and Wilma chameleon gone.
Right. Thanks.
Did you enjoy that sharing, dear?
I do love the way you share.
Now, this is another one. It's probably about 3 months old.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Pabio tube paint. One of my favourite blues. I could tell you the colour, but I didn't look. So,
A blue.
we are just going to dribble that like that.
Now, when she says tube paint, it's still mixed with pour and medium.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm a big believer, whenever I do a Radial, has to have some tubies. Because Bubbles doesn't like to be couth, and she likes to spin the crap out of them. Because it's my fun time. Very much my fun time. I only went fun time.
Thin tan.
So, I'm a big believer that the tube paint is my glue that holds my cells together.
I see.
It's my theory.
It is?
If you believe me, good for you. Alright, now I'm going to rock a bit of Harry and Wilma copper. Now, I'm rocking a lot of the Harry and Wilma at the moment because we are Aussies. And Harry and Wilma actually have some gorgeous, super gorgeous colours that are really well priced.
They are.
So, especially for anyone just starting out in the art world, check them out, because every now and then you get these super gorgeous pigments, and they seriously are super gorgeous pigments that dry like they've already been resined for $6. And we love that.
Bargain.
We love that a lot. Now, this is another one. It's called Blue Spell by Harry and Wilma. And anyone that knows the bubbles, my favourite pigment in the whole world is actually this little piggy, taffy.
Yes.
But today I'm using Blue Spell, which is by Harry and Wilma. And it's probably about 2 shades, I'd say, away from taffy. But if you can't afford the TLPs, this is an absolute ultimate
substitute.
Absolutely. And seriously, the shine. There's been so many times that I've gone back and had a look at these once they've dried, and I've said to Wombat, did you gloss or do something to these? And he's like, no.
They just dry glossy.
They just, yeah, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Blue Spell, Harry and Wilma.
Yeah.
Now, we've used our copper. We've used our Pebeo. Oh, sexy, sexy. This is actually a Wombat special.
It is.
And it is my very favourite blue. So I'm pretty proud he made me this one for now.
Yeah, just a nice custom colour. And they were all Harry and Wilmas that are in that too.
Absolutely.
If you want to check out their website, there's a link in the description. Check them out.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not affiliated by them, but just found their products, gave them a go and went, these are great.
Yeah, they do a lot of other stuff too, like glitters and beads and...
Oh, absolutely. Sky's the limit. They have got it on their website.
Yeah,
so check them out. So this is actually an interference blue. We're going to roll with some of that.
Bye.
Harry and Wilma.
There you go. Shameless free plug for them.
Absolutely. Oh, their products are fantastic. Like, you know, and especially us, we wouldn't put just anyone down on our page.
Shit, no.
So, I've made a huge, huge colour puddle there.
It is a huge colour puddle.
But we are going to rock it.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop some of these really big cells because they're huge.
Bubbles.
Oh, bubble. Did I say cells?
You did, mate.
Shit, eh? No, I think that'll do. All right, we are going to grab my favourite tool out. This one, Fluidart Company. Awesome. Nice thick handle. I just think it gives you so much more control. All right, we're going to rock some black CA.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because this one is actually, what, about a 16-inch round?
Yeah.
I'm going to rock quite a bit of black CA on this one. Alright. Even that out. I'm going to do 2 dots of white.
Mm.
I'm not going to do gold because I've got a lot of that copper there.
Yep.
I'm actually going to do some blue. Just one blue in the centre. So, that's what we're going for.
Okay.
A really discombobulated traffic light.
Woohoo!
Nothing straight about it. Alright. Alrighty. My faded edges.
You love the faded edges, don't you?
I have got such a thing for them.
That you do.
They float my boat. I don't... Oh, cracking cells!
Woohoo!
Yeah! Alright, now...
You can see that interference blue in the black.
You know what I'm going to do? Hold that thought, people.
Okay. I'm holding.
I just got an idea.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll with it.
Okay.
You know, every time you look at something, you go, could be better. And this is the joy of fluid art.
You can always add to it.
Now, see there, we stop. We're running out of oomph.
Trying to get ghosties. Tricky. I like what you did there.
Thank you, my love.
Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Dig it, dig it, dig it. That's alright. It's going to work for me. I just had a thought with going that far. Let's start there. Alright, that's all I want.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I've got a whole heap of paint on my butt.
Yes, you do.
I've really got to stop doing that. Now, we're going to do super huge
Shoelaces.
shoelaces. We're going to work off them big ass edges. So now I heard someone say once, if you touch the bottom, you can wreck your composition. BS. Just did it. Myth busting today.
Myth busting.
Yes.
Gotta love myth.
So, as you can see today, I've used really thick paints.
Super, super thick. Like, they are thick.
Some were thin, some were thick. In a radial. Oh, check out them colours coming through. Does it matter? No, it doesn't, guys. So don't stress about your friggin' consistency. Seriously. I would seriously love them thicker. Let's give it a spin. Round and round and round it goes. Let's have a look at her. Oh, yeah. Let's go the other way. We're still opening. Oh, yeah, we are.
Have a go at it.
And we're opening more. Yeah, we are. So, for anyone out there just starting out, can you see a problem with using thick paint?
Nah.
Or have we myth busted?
It works.
There goes the lid. Because I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
There we go.
Bada boom, bada bing.
If anything, I'm a big believer that thicker paint lets you spin the crap out of it and smile politely with some juicy cells.
That is a stunner.
So, if you are out there confusing yourself with consistency, stop it.
Near enough's close enough.
Absolutely it is. And if that doesn't show you that it works, I'm not sure what will. But there you go.
Wow.
One Radial with thick ass paint.
Alright, we'll do a flyover of that one.
I'm going to pop some bubbles.
Look at them crazy cells that have popped up through the black.
Yeah, they have.
That's nuts.
Digging it. Oh, I love a Radial.
Aren't they fun?
Oh, it makes me smile. This would have to be, I toss up so often whether it's the loaded palette knife, the Bloom, or the Radial. Bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
But I seriously think my very favourite of all is the
Radial.
mighty Radial. And that is thank you to Billy Gura and Lisa Marvin. So thank you guys for bringing that to the art world, because it definitely rocks my world.
That is absolutely lovely.
Thank you, my darling. So that is my contribution this week to the Venom Garage.
Okie dokie. We'll press pause. And I'll have a play.
Alrighty, we are back.
Alright.
You can do whatever you like, by the way.
Anything?
Yeah, I was just playing.
Cool. Well, just have a play then.
I just love doing a Radial.
Sounds like a plan to me. Dun, dun, doop, doop, doo, 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 doo.
That doesn't look like a Radial. That looks like a magenta CA swipe.
It is.
Gorgeous in a CA swipe, by the way.
I love it.
I just love how you get the flow of the paint every time. Really beautiful.
It's fun. Loads of fun for everyone. Right, so I'm just starting with Selectivator.
Having to play?
Yeah, nothing fancy, nothing flash, just simple little play.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a magenta Selectivator.
Which is gorgeous.
That it is. That it is. Boom, boom.
I actually love how defined that is when it's spun out.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's really beautiful.
Might throw a bit of purple through here. Just because I like purple.
So does KK.
She does.
And if you haven't checked her out, check out Creations by Kristey.
Absolutely.
Beautiful work.
She does.
I'll tell you what though, my favourite work of Kristey's is always going to be her Dutch paws.
She rocks her Dutch paws.
They are
She really does.
truly stunning.
Right, so just basic Selectivator.
I actually wish she did them more.
I know.
But I know she loves the cells. I
So-
can respect that.
That's where I'm starting.
Okay.
Right. Just throw that down. And they get my handy dandy skewer. And go.
And no, Grandma Kathy, it's not scary. It's fun.
It is. Yeah. Now then, where's the middle of the spinner?
Actually, that's another great artist.
Oop.
If you haven't checked out Grandma Kathy, check her out. We'll put the link in our description today.
Yep.
Awesome artist. She does some really beautiful, beautiful work.
That she does.
So check her out, guys. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, so I'm just spinning that out, running my finger around the edge, catching everything that's flying off.
Yeah.
There's a big floaty pillow.
I don't do that. I probably should. Oh, look at that.
Trippy effect, isn't it?
Mmm.
So, just catch the paint as it goes. How trippy is that?
I actually love these big boulder cells.
Yeah. Now, grab my little stand to stick it on.
Wipe its bum, as the great Nathan Lindsell from the Fine Art of Destruction has taught us.
Absolutely, got to give it a little wipe.
Because what does he say?
He says nobody likes a dirty bum.
Absolutely.
True story.
Absolutely. Because if you don't wipe its bum, that paint keeps pulling.
That it does. The weight of the paint dripping off the edge distorts everything on top that's close to that edge.
And the next morning you come out and go, WTF.
That's right.
You don't want that, so take the time and wipe its bum.
Oh, so just make sure there's no little bubbles in that.
Now, isn't this a great difference? Last time on Student versus Teacher, you used these two colours. Now, how much of a difference is that on white to black?
That's right. It pastels it out.
Yeah.
Right. So they end up like a pastel colour, which is super, super cool.
And really interesting to see the different effects.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is just move it across a tad. Then I'm going to get some colours.
I love that orange.
I know you do.
I think I say it every time we use it too, you know.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Oh, it's gorgeous. See, I suck at that.
It does take a fair whack of practice, trust me.
Yeah, well, in saying that, I've tried. Many a times while you haven't been around, and it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's definitely an art form. I will give you that, my Mr. Wombat.
No, seriously though, when you give it a fair whack of practice, obviously,
Uh-huh.
it becomes super easy.
Yeah. I have not got to that stage yet.
No.
It's not attractive, I tell you.
So we'll add a pink down.
You know the problem is, you make it look so easy.
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
Right, so go that. We need a purple. We're going to go for a neon purple, I think.
Is that like your favourite magenta there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For such a manly man, you really are a pink boy.
I love pink.
You really do. Why am I seeing a donut here?
I actually had a pink car at one point.
I know you did. But why am I seeing a donut? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
You said we could just have a play.
Yeah, I did.
Hence,
I'm seeing a donut.
I'm playing. Right, so we're going to go with an interference blue. Just wiggle through
I
there.
love that. Is Harry and Wilma?
It is.
They're interference blue, and it is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
And we're going to go with the interference violet.
Now this is interesting because you're rocking the interference on a white.
I am. Go figure. Why would you do that, Wombat?
Because the student would be thinking you're going to do a black CA.
Ah, ha, ha!
That's where I'm sort of going. I'm anticipating.
Nice job.
If you disappoint me now, I'm going home. Well, upstairs anyway.
You're already home, Petal.
I know, I'll just be going upstairs. So if you hear a silence, people, I've abandoned him.
Yeah, when it swaps to music, you know
Bubbles
you
just
know
left
why.
the building. Yeah, see, black. I knew it.
Right, I'm going to go roughly halfway, pull out.
Now, the reason he's gone halfway is because see how the cell structure is spectacular from beginning to end. If you had tried to go all the way around the outside, you would have produced mud. So stop, reload, and go again.
Yeah, and then what I'll do is I tip in one motion like that.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. If you really want, you can do that in the center part. Takes a whack of practice, so don't freak out when you stuff it up the first time, because it really isn't easy.
And it's no big deal.
No, you just work with it. It's all good.
Absolutely.
Right, so there's my little donut.
That's super cool.
Then what I'm going to do is
Here comes Grandma Kathy's scary skewer.
Grandma Kathy's scary skewer.
Which I think she's evolving. She's using it more often. That's gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah, digging that. Now, have you got a floating pillow or a spun out pillow here, Mr. Wombat?
Well, remember, that got spun out
From your CA?
from the CA,
So it should only go so far, yeah?
theoretically. It's only the colours that are here that are going to
And
spread
they've
out.
still got room to move.
They do have room to move. So we pop that one up, put that down.
And the thing is too, guys, when judging colours, well, especially your colour puddle from a smaller piece to a larger piece, it's all trial and error. Isn't it, Wombat?
It is.
It just comes from practice and patience and try again.
The bigger your piece is, the more paint you're going to have to put down.
Absolutely, because remember, it's got to move over a larger surface. So much easier to get those colour puddles to move on a 4-inch surface.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Alright, then we're going to move that back to the middle.
Yep.
Should be roughly there. What you can do is check, put your thumb out like that.
Yeah, bubbles.
Spin.
Bubbles
Spin.
against the centre.
So that's really close to being in the centre there.
I hate how you get that every time.
Before we go too far, we'll pop some bubbles.
And you sort of pop your bubbles here because you know you've got another spin to go.
That's right.
So if you get any of those white pesky dots, it's going to fill in with the colour when you give it that last spin.
Yeah, like that one that popped through white.
Yeah.
No big deal. All you do is grab your skewer, dab on it.
And
It's going to disappear. Same with that one. Same with that one. Cool bananas. We can roll with that. Then what I like to do is just scrape off the outer edge.
So what you always taught me too is by scraping the outer edge right now.
Yep.
When you give it that final spin, you can see what extra is coming off.
That's right. You can gauge how much is coming off.
And that can sort of stop that pesky cracking.
Absolutely. If you leave too much paint on the surface, it's going to crack and spoil your day, and you're going to be really upset. So,
unless you get your fantastic Posca or surf paints out and fill the cracks.
bada
Oh,
boom.
booyah!
Bada bing. That
Is a mic drop.
Oh, yeah.
I love that deep magenta. Yeah, that's gorgeous, honey.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Loving that. Isn't that gorgeous?
How pretty is that?
And don't you love how these are sort of pastel, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's got that crackly sort of effect?
It's just crazy cool. It's something for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely give it a go. It's a heap of fun, trust me. Right, we'll do a flyover of that one.
That is so beautiful.
How cute is it?
No, it's beautiful.
It's delightful. I like it.
It's stunning. Show off.
It's what I do.
Pretty much. Alrighty, so if you liked that one this week,
Hit like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell.
thanks, Tinker Girl,
That way you get to see all this crazy stuff as we release it.
and give it a go. And if you're a member of our paint pouring group,
Paint Pouring by venomfluidart on Facebook.
put up what you've tried. Let
Yeah.
us see. Love to see it.
And if you haven't joined yet, there's a link in the description for it. Click on that. It'll take you to Facebook. Join up. It's a load of fun.
Come and join a friendly, positive space.
Yep, that way when you've got questions and things, we can get to that a lot quicker than what we usually do on YouTube. So, because we're always in the group.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. That's it from us. So have fun. Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye for now.
Have a fantastic day. And have fun, guys.